Hey, what's good, YouTube? I know it's been a minute. It's been more. It's been more than a minute, but I've been really busy lately. Got a lot of stuff going on personally. For example, there was this writing contest that I entered for young lawyers, and it was kind of a big thing, and I ended up getting third place, which came with a monetary prize, a plaque, and the article being published. So there was a good chunk of my time that I spent towards that, and then I actually recently finished my first painting that I've done since high school. A big one. I'll show it. I'll flash it on the screen here. But it was I was inspired by some Jeff Staple. I believe the other guy was Sean Harrington or something S. Harrington. They did a collaboration painting, and it reminded me of Toe Jam and Earl, which is my brother and I's all-time favorite video game as a kid. Well, that and Sonic and Hedgehog are both pretty close in terms of what we played the most. Just good memories. So I had been working on that. It's a big one, and I finally finished that. And also, I'm going to be doing a music video for one of my good friends who, in my opinion, is if he was an actual well-known artist at this point, and he had even tried to get any of his stuff out there, I think he would be up on like the Kanye, Jay-Z, like he's that level of great. That again, that's just my opinion, but I'm working on a music video that I hope to have done sometime this week, and I'll probably publish it on this channel. And I know that Zaya X has put some guy on his channel a few times that's gotten like 90% thumbs down. And I really hope that you guys don't react like that to this guy. I think this guy is very good. It's going to be my first time trying something like this. I know that the video isn't going to be super great, but I do kind of want to start using my creative juices a little bit more, doing stuff like that. I'd love to do it for sneaker stuff, but I can just never come up with any good ideas. So I'm going to be posting that. Take it easy on him. Otherwise, I'm going to have to disable comments, likes, all that sort of stuff, or just even pull the video, because I think you guys will like it, though. But as far as this video goes, I've got a few things I want to say. I've got a pickup. I haven't been showing you guys any of my pickups, and I'll talk about that as a little bit of a discussion after I show you this pickup. But this is a pickup that has a lot of meaning to me, and it's something I felt like I had to go ahead and show this and kind of tell the story behind it. I'd bring a little something different than a lot of people that have been reviewing this shoe, or shoes in particular. But it is, I don't know if you can see this, but I got it for Christmas. It's got the little sticker and all that. But it is the Black Toe 14. Now, this is one of my all-time favorite Jordans. I had to have this pair of shoes. I just had to. I have so many memories with these. But before I get into that, I do have the original pair. This is a size 8 that I got 16 years ago. I still have most of my shoes from when I was a kid, but one of the big things I noticed, and I went back and watched like Nightwing's video on this shoe, and the two main differences I noticed were this was pure white, like he had mentioned, and the suede. When I first got this pair of shoes, the original, I remember the suede being so buttery smooth, and like that was one of the things that attracted me the most to the shoe initially, was just how perfect and just smooth that suede was. And I did notice that this suede was a little bit rougher, and it didn't have quite that smooth feel to it like the original pair. And I just distinctly remember that. Another thing that's a little bit different is on the back. The original is a little bit darker, and it has this little part that goes down a little bit, whereas they tried to make this a little bit more flat. But as far as the memories behind these, which is the main reason I had to get them, this was one of my first real true basketball shoes I remember playing in. And the thing is, I remember playing this team. They were like the Twin City Swish. That was their name, the Twin City Swish. And they had like a traveling team. They had all these teams. They had a team, but they competed in 5-6 different leagues. They were like the, I don't know, in the Little Giants, whatever that team is that always wins, or the Big Green, the team that always wins. They were the team that always won in Bloomington. And I just remember when I got these, it was the same time we played this team. There was a guy on the other team who had, I don't know if any of you remember, it was the South Point haircut. And he had a complete buzz. His hair was completely buzzed, except he had bangs that he combed forward. So it was just a complete buzz, and then bangs he just combed forward. And I thought it was the goofiest, most ridiculous haircut. But it was like a big thing back then. And he was one of their better players. A lot of these guys ended up going to my high school and whatnot. But yeah, so I just remember wearing these, hooping in them, and it was one of those shoes that I did wear outside of basketball, but mainly for basketball. And it was my first real basketball shoe that I really liked and really remembered. There's just so many elements of it that just bring back nostalgia, like this gray kind of perforated carbon fiber or whatever it is, the little breathing window here. I mean, everything about these shoes just reminds me of that point in my life. So I couldn't pass them up. I did pass them up, but I had to go back and get them. But another reason that I haven't been doing a whole lot of videos, and this kind of leads into my discussion, is I feel like everything's basically covered. Like every time I get on YouTube, I see every new release. Somebody's got a video for it. I mean, if you're subscribed to Fomer Simpson, Eddie Wynn, Yoanti, We Are the Trend, Nightwing, and like a guy that I've been getting into now who's pretty hilarious is Tony D2 Wild, and I know he's kind of mixed up in the whole real fake thing for a while there, but he's got some pretty funny videos. But in Zaya X, Hess Kicks, like I'm just scrolling through my timeline now. Like if you're subscribed to those guys that I just mentioned, and only those guys. Oh, and Cousteau or Jock Slade or whatever his name is. If you're subscribed to that group of guys, you have everything you need to know for sneakers. So unless I'm really bringing something that much different, I feel that there's no need to post videos. Crispy Coil's another good one. But it's not like I'm still not getting shoes and whatnot. Most of them I post on Instagram. For example, like, I'll show you a few of them. And by the way, I think this is a reason why I stopped getting shoes from Champs, was because I never post videos at this point. And someone got really upset with me in one of the videos where I got shoes from Champs because I said I never posted regularly, and he couldn't believe I got sneakers. But I'm not trying to put out some crappy quality material every time I get a new pair of sneakers. But like, this is a pair that I got that I really liked, and I did do an unboxing for these. I just never did an official review. A couple other pairs that I got this past year. I got these like a few weeks after they came out for like 60 or 70 bucks, and I love these. I think they're a great shoe. They're a little bit gaudy, but I like them. And then this was my big pickup, and I don't think I did a review for these either, but I've been wearing the crap out of these. A guy, Taylor Tong, I believe that's his name, helped me secure them. Maybe I did do a review of these. I don't think I did, but this was another big pickup for me. And I'm probably going to get the Command Force Highs pretty soon too. There's a couple more pairs I want to get, but one of the things I was going to talk about was kind of defining your collection, and that's another thing I'm trying to do. Like I've sold a few pairs here and there. A because I really want to concentrate my collection on two things. And I used to be really big into memorabilia, like some of you guys know. And I know that one of the things that I had a professor that was also kind of a mentor to me, and he had a big memorabilia collection himself. And his dad would always say, if you focus your collection on specific things, it'll be much more rewarding collecting, trying to put things together. Whereas if it's just completely random, it kind of takes away from your goals and what you're trying to do. So, a couple of things that I really want to accomplish with my personal sneaker collection are, while I will still have random pickups here and there, the main focus is going to be getting every shoe that I had or wanted when I was a kid. And I'm already like 90% there, which is why my pickups have been a little bit slower. But, like for example, the 14s that I showed you in this video, shoe I had as a kid, loved them, had to have them. But then I'm also trying to do sneakers from movies that have significance to me. So for example, like the Space Jams would be one. The Command Force Highs, I really want to pick those up. But another one that I've been dying to find, if any of you guys can find it, they had a Nike ID for this a few months ago, but I got screwed out of it because it ran out. They ended up not doing it anymore. But it was the Nike Cortez, and I'm looking for the Forrest Gump Nike Cortez. If any of you guys can find that in a size 12, I would love to have those. But other than that, it's just kind of defining your collection. My time's about to run out, so I'm going to cut this short. But, well, it's not really that short. But I just want to do this, put something together, let you guys know where I was. My announcement that I plan on doing, I do have a separate movie channel that's going to be dedicated to just movies. I was planning on waiting till I have everything set up, but I've already got the name, and I've started setting up Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all that. I wanted to wait till I had everything 100% ready to go, and I'm still going to wait to give the name till it's 100% ready to go. But the reason I'm doing it separate is because I want to do movie videos way more frequently than my shoe videos. And I know a lot of people on this channel would get annoyed by that, or they would unsubscribe or thumbs down or not even watch. So I'm going to have a separate channel specifically dedicated to movie reviews. I'm going to have a lot of friends on that. I'm going to have the other attorney who works in my office. He's going to be a big part of it, as well as 2 or 3 of my other close friends. It's going to be a big collaborative effort. Rack, I know I've talked to him a few times about doing movie reviews, so I'm sure he'd be willing to be a part of it. But that will be coming at some point soon. Other than that, no new real updates. I just wanted to put something together, let you guys know kind of where I was at and where my channel's headed, all that sort of good stuff. But as always, rate, comment, subscribe. Peace.